Hi friends, so I was recently at Hobby Lobby and just checking out everything that they have to offer, and I noticed these super neat little felt ribbon kits. So I had to try it, and this is their succulent version. Let me just open it up real quick. So it's got 4 different ribbons. So they're calling this a ribbon. It's a ribbon and it's a succulents kit. Let's see what's going on here and if we can make these succulents and if they're any good. All right, let's go ahead and see if we could make these succulents just like the picture. I am also gonna do a little kind of review on this stuff. Let's just take one off the top of my head. I mean, this is definitely your cheaper acrylic felt. It is not a wool blend at all. All right, so pulling out this ribbon, it is a little shorter than I thought it would be. It does have a smooth feeling, but it feels plasticky. Like it doesn't feel, like it almost feels like it's foam. I don't know if this is felt. It says felt, but it feels like foam almost. It's almost like it's got foam, like a foam core center, and then like felt on the outside. Who knows? Okay, so there are literally no instructions, but you know, with a lot of this stuff, it is literally just like a rolled flower. I'm already not impressed. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold this, and I'm gonna just start rolling and see what happens, because like there's no give here. Like there's like felt, you can really pull on the fibers and mess with them, and I'm curious if this will work too. Okay, I'm not gonna cut it ahead of time because I have no idea how much we should roll before it's like done. So I make flowers professionally, bridal bouquets, flowers for home, about hundreds a month. And so I thought it would be fun to just like see what else is out there. So these little kits were $2.99. So I mean, very, very cheap, really. And honestly, I almost think you need to keep going for this whole flower. So we're just gonna keep going. I'm really curious how this is gonna go. So even as I'm rolling it, it's starting to double down on itself, and it's not like all of the petals are like right on top of each other, which is like not a good, it's not good, guys. You want them next to each other, not in a straight little line. Just like the overall feel and texture of this is not, it's no wool blend felt, guys. I don't even know if I want to qualify this as felt though. Okay, so there we go. We rolled the whole bad boy up. So in the video, it does look like it's fanned out, but I mean, let's just try to, there we go. I'm like smashing this, guys, but it definitely is doing the trick because it's definitely like a foamy kind of a texture. And I've seen some really pretty like fake flowers made from foam, and this almost just feels like a crossbreed. All right, anyways, that's not so bad. I mean, if you really smash it, and fan these petals out, like it's definitely giving you the look that the picture does. I'm not necessarily unhappy with this. The bottom is nice and flat, so whatever project you're gonna use this on, you could easily put a ton of glue on this and just like lay it down perfectly flat. But I think this would be a great little craft for children. Another thing you could do to make this a little bit better, so I've got my little pan pastels here, you know, and just like pull in some color on these. Maybe not purple on purple, but like get some green tips on these, like if you wanted to make it just, you know, a little better. Already that looks 10 times better. Let's make another one. Let's see what happens. All right, so this is the next one. We're gonna try this again. So I guess one really good thing that would be great too is just like kind of checking out these shapes and seeing how you could yourself hand cut different petal shapes and kind of make this stuff yourself. So let's go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna try something real quick. So I know this is like acrylic plastic felt. So I'm gonna try to heat it up. And I'm worried it's gonna melt, but that's why I have just a piece of parchment paper here that I'm gonna cover it so that I don't ruin my little hair straightener. And I just wanna see if we can manipulate this with some heat. Oh, you know, it didn't actually melt. I'm gonna try it. Oh no, it's getting soft. Yeah, when I put the direct heat on it, it was like you can feel it kind of melting a little bit. You need a lot of heat for this to even do anything, really. Like, I was putting a lot of pressure. I mean, when I was melting it, it did something, but between the parchment paper, it was not. All right, let's see if we can get this to melt a little bit. So, nothing. I don't know, maybe. It's not melting. It's definitely compressing it, because that's the thing that's weird about it. If you look kind of on the side, it looks like there's almost like that foam in between, like a foam core, and then it just literally has the felt on the outside. Anyways, if you know how they made this, please tell me, because that could be fun. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's roll this bad boy up. I'm gonna do this one a little differently, and I'm gonna see if I can make it better. So instead of doing like a flat roll, I'm gonna do it kind of at an angle and see if I can make like a dome shape. And then I'm just gonna like play with it as I'm rolling it and not make it, you know, so perfect. I'm still not looking good. You know, and it is not holding onto this glue very well either. Like, I'm putting a lot of glue and it's like not, like my normal wool felt, it'll set really well. This is like, you gotta hold it and make sure it's setting. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Let's just cut it halfway and see. We can make something a little different. All right, so it's not cute, guys. This glue doesn't want to hold. All right, ready? I would never recommend to do this on anything else. See, it will not. I have glued this like 4 times. Let's try again. Let's just hold that bad boy on there, because it is still not set, guys. Opened up again. This is ridiculous. This is just not, it is just making a hot mess. It is not gluing, it is not staying. It is like, I could probably just easily rip this thing open. Like, it is, like, what are you supposed to glue this with? Super glue, and that seems a bit excessive, so we're gonna try another one. Okay, we're gonna try this one. This one, I don't know, feels a little different than the green one, actually. This one feels thinner. Maybe that's the reason. So let's go ahead and roll this bad boy. See, look at this. It's already like doubled up right here. That's like a big no-no. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down. Let's look at the picture. What does the picture look like? All right, this is all it is, rolled. It's not like you can just, you can't bend them, you can't manipulate them. Let's do this smash. But even like the last outer layer, they're like literally on top of each other. Okay, and it's coming apart again. I'm putting a ton of glue. Okay, so I just held it pretty good. I think it's on there. Let's try the smash test again. This one's not holding at all with the shape at all. It's just slowly bringing itself in. I mean, guys, these are cheap. They feel cheap. They are cheap. You're gonna get a cheap product here. I'm having a hard time recommending them. So the only caveat that I would say that these might be worth buying is to make them into stencils. So the material's thick. You could easily get like a heat marker, a fabric marker, put them on some quality good felt and just trace this on. Because I mean, like, I would say this is a good quality stencil. I would not invest in these as far as like a, let's make a project. Like even this one is just like a crisscrossy pattern, and like as I'm rolling it, like that looks like nothing to me. All right, so here is the last one. Let's see if this holds together. But I mean, like, what is this? Like, it's just like, I'm a spiky mess. It doesn't look like anything. And I mean, like, you look, okay, real talk, you look at the photo and this is what it looks like. This is what the photo looks like. So in the photo, this one I would say looks like this. It's very fanned out. This one in the photo is a bit more fanned out, but I can't get it to actually do that. And then this one looks like a Hot Mess Express too. Like, kind of like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a little bit of a no. So I've been doing felt flowers for a really long time, and when I saw these, I was like, oh, this is cool, this is exciting, especially since I'm kind of getting into the teaching realm. I'm like, oh, this would be a great way to be like, hey guys, go check out these kits and see what you think and get started, and you know, really anything to get people started in felt flowers. I'm like, yeah, go do it. But I'm like, if you're gonna produce subpar things, I mean, I would be sad to make something and then be like, oh, maybe I can't make felt flowers. Maybe they don't look so good, or maybe it's harder than it looks. And you're like, no, it's not. It's just these are terrible. I think you're better off buying 3 sheets of actual quality felt and making them almost the same price. This right here, you could buy for $2.50, and this is like quality felt. But it was fun. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I found these. And really, honestly, I truly believe any product out there that's gonna get people started. I mean, everything is just, you gotta open the door and start trying. So this is a very cheap option just to be like, oh, I'll try that. And if it just gives them a little bit of a bug to keep going, then I'll call it a win. So thank you guys for following along on this journey. Let me know if you've seen these at Hobby Lobby. Let me know if you would make them and your opinions on them, if you have made them. But hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell to be on the know for all your felt flower tips and tricks. Catch you next time.